Hey everyone! In this video, I have 15 Bloxburg updates that we need and that people want to be added, so let's just get right into it. The first update we need is new starter houses. I just think we really need these. We've had the same starter houses since the game was created and they are just so outdated. I think these starter houses would bring a lot more excitement to the game and people would actually buy the pre-made houses, because right now people literally only buy them to renovate them, and it makes sense because they're so old and you're just not up to date with Roblox or Bloxburg anymore, so nobody really wants to buy them. Since so many people renovate them, I think there could be like a building contest for the new starter houses. The winners could get a prize and of course credit for the house. This would also like involve the community with the game more. I really hope we get this update eventually because I think it is very much needed. The next update I think we need is no donation limit. I think the donation limit is way too low right now. It is only 10k without premium and 50k with premium. You can't even donate like 100k to someone without waiting 2 whole days. The good thing about the donation limit though is it stops people from taking your money if you get hacked, but this could easily be fixed by adding a password you have to use anytime you donate to someone. I think the donation limit should be at least 100k for everyone, but honestly I would just prefer to have no donation limit because it really just feels unnecessary. The next update is custom roleplay names. Since Bloxburg is a big role-playing game, roleplay names would make a lot of sense. You can make a roleplay name and like choose the colors, the font, etc. I also think with roleplay names, you could add like an actual role to them, like a parent or a child or a student. Overall, I think people would really like this and it would add more to roleplays. The next update is being able to actually build or change the town if you have a neighborhood. When you have a neighborhood, it's basically like your own server. I think we should have some more freedom in our neighborhoods. Being able to delete, build, or even just add on to the Bloxburg map in your neighborhood sounds like so much fun. It would add way more personality to your server, and it would be really interesting to see how people renovate the town and the buildings. Obviously, there would probably have to be some limitations because of the jobs and everything, but I still think it would be super fun. The next update is faster mopeds. The mopeds for pizza delivery are really slow. A lot of people work the new Bloxburger job, but I know a lot of people prefer pizza delivery. And I think with Bloxburger and probably the other jobs getting upgrades for how much they pay, we could use some faster mopeds for pizza delivery. Faster mopeds could be an award for a working challenge, or bought with money, or part of excellent employee. This would make things kind of more fair, so you actually have to work to get a faster moped. With the new Bloxburgers update, it seems like the other jobs are going to be updated in a similar way. I personally don't really want to see pizza delivery more complicated, but I feel like it's going to happen. Hopefully we get faster mopeds as part of a job update for pizza delivery if that does happen though. The next update is opening windows. This is small, but I really think we all need this. It would be way more realistic if you could actually open windows. I think it would look really nice and just add a bit more detail to the game. The next update is attics. I would love to see attics in Bloxburg, and I think a lot of people would agree. Right now, the only way to make them is custom, and it is so expensive and time consuming to make custom attics. If we could just have them as a type of roof, like a hollow gable roof, I think a lot of players would be happy. Unfortunately, Bloxburg might make something like this into a game pass, so not everyone would probably be able to access it. I personally think having attics as a no game pass feature would be really nice. The next update is more wall options. I really want to have more abilities to edit walls in build mode. For example, I think we could have curved walls, half walls, and shorter and taller walls. I think this would allow for more creativity in builds. People also wouldn't have to use basic shapes to make custom walls, which is super time consuming and also really expensive. The next update is saving builds. I would absolutely love to save builds or building designs to like a private catalog. You could load up your builds on someone else's plot, or load like little building designs and rooms into a house you're building. Another similar idea is having like a house catalog like The Sims has. You can buy houses from other people with it and then actually use them yourself. You could also upload your own houses to the catalog and get like Bloxburg money from the sales. Either of these would make building go by a lot faster, especially for people who don't want to build and follow speed builds. and it would be such a fun update to the game. The next update is more streets with more plots. I think most people want bigger servers, but I also think we need more streets for that to happen. Only having 2 streets like we do is so boring. I think we need more streets and more plots to accommodate bigger servers and also to take up some of the empty space on the map. We have so much empty space, we could definitely have more plots. We could also have plots in special locations like by the river, on the beach, on the mountains, etc. I would also love to see houses on top of the ocean or even houses on an island in the ocean as like part of a game pass. Speaking of plots, the next update is private plots. I think they would be such a cool feature to have. It could be like a benefit of having premium or something you could purchase with money or Bloxburg. Basically, your plot would be far away from the main streets and in a more private and better looking location. People can't go to the street your plot is on or the area it's in without your permission, so you could avoid beggars or people asking to be adopted. I think it would also be nice if you could actually customize the area around your plot too and make it like an island or a forest or something. I think this would be a really fun feature and I think a lot of people would like to buy it. The next update is cell phones. With these, my idea is that you could access like a Bloxburg social media while you're playing. On the social media, you can look for people to roleplay with, look for house builders, find new neighborhoods to join, etc. I just think this would be so much fun. Of course, there is real social media with Bloxburg content, but this would be usable to everyone who plays Bloxburg just by joining. You could also like make posts and videos and make in-game money from people viewing your posts. I think this would be so cool and really encourage the community to interact with each other more. The next update is a map revamp. I think we're actually getting a map revamp currently. The developers have been hinting at it for a while and they've already updated some of the map. But I think as part of the map revamp, we should also have some more buildings because we have had the same buildings for way too long. Some of my ideas are a bank, a police station, a better furniture store, sort of like IKEA in real life, clothing stores, a mall, cafes, fancy restaurants, etc. And of course, everyone would love for Bloxburg to add a school, I'm pretty sure. The city hall just gets so boring and unrealistic. A school would add so much to the map and roleplays. I honestly think Bloxburg would blow up if they added a school, even if it's just like a simple one, and I just really hope we have a school eventually. The next update is more jobs. I think having more advanced jobs could be a nice update. Some ideas for this are doctors, teachers, police officers, baristas, bankers, influencers, house builders, interior designers, etc. For example, a doctor would diagnose patients and give them a treatment as part of their job, and a teacher can explain a subject, assign homework, grade tests, etc. We already have Bloxburgers, which is more advanced than all the other jobs, and I would love to see more complex jobs like that. And the last update is donating and converting Bloxburgs. I would really love to see this added. I think being able to donate Bloxburgs would be a super nice feature, especially because of how hard it can be to get. I also think that we should be able to convert Bloxburgs to regular money and regular money to Bloxburgs. This would help people buy more things and balance out their money and Bloxburgs easier. I think there should be some limitations for like how much you can convert, but overall I think it would be a really fun feature to have. Anyway, that is going to be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to comment your own update ideas as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.